some fun. Wait, so like it.
They can keep talking if you want.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But you're like, don't say something too exposing about your life.
Yeah.
That's just stuff.
Did you say your name? alright.
It's live. It's live. Don't worry. Come in.
It's live, but it doesn't matter.
Don't worry. I got a jacket. Don't worry.
Yeah, you did that. I gotta wear this. You know? Oh, you don't know it.
Don't worry. Your teammate.
You're on my team. You and Nick versus me. You know what that means? Winner. That's what I'm talking about. We're the losers.
Take out that jacket. We are live. So we're all live on TikTok. We are live everywhere. I'm about to get DMCA'd. None of that. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Yeah, look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at all the guys. John Mendes. 1 2 1 2. Looks like we are live. Looks like things are going on right now. I'm not centered. But
How about you, Sean Mendes?
hey, how about you? How about you get in the front? Show yourself, Mr. Late Boy. The whole reason why we're late by an hour. Oh yeah. So welcome to Anime Court. This is the first ever that I know of that's gonna be a whole lawyer, judge, some might say debate, but more of a court, in my opinion, of controversial anime topics from the community. So let me break down the rules. So there's 2 teams right now. We need to figure out team names. That's later. We'll figure out team names a little later. But there's going to be 4 rounds. 4 rounds of debate. There's going to be 2 sections in each round, meaning your opening statement and your closing statement. Clap. Yay, clap. Everyone clap. Closing statement. Yeah, so, each statement should be 3 minutes. And we have our judge. Hey, there's our judge. So bright. Hey, you actually show your face to the TikTok. Like you're the judge. This is the judge in TikTok. So the judge has the ultimate control what goes on in the court. If he wants to hear more statements from us, he'll go. Actually, come here. Come here. So when I say, you just show them the hand signals. So when he wants to hear more, he goes. So what was the other thing?
Wait, no. Yeah.
So he wants to wrap things up, he'll go. And then in the start of every court he goes, when he starts for what?
You have to do it.
No, you have to go. Yeah. So at the start of every section he's gonna go like that. Yeah, that's the. And he determines who's the winner from each round. So let us do an intermission.
Yeah.
So
We've reached the middle.
we reached the middle.
I'm kidding. It's an intermission.
So now here's.
Stop.
So let's do. Just wait. Be patient with us. Give us like 2 seconds to do the first setup. And the screen. The setup. Make it a little bit prettier right now, and we'll start the show in like 2 seconds.
All right, guys, so we're ready.
We're gonna.
No, it's core. You want to do some?
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the one we want.
The guy who knows.
Hey.
Hey, Nick knows about this.
Okay.
Practiced
Ooh. So okay.
You're good. You're good.
So the first conversation, the first debate, the first thing we're gonna talk about in court. The first case.
Oh, you didn't decide.
I didn't decide. Wait. So what's it? Is Light wrong to kill criminals? Was Light wrong to kill criminals with a death note? Okay. So before we start, we're gonna do a heads or tails. We're gonna do a heads or tails to decide who is the defendant and who's the prosecutor. So, you're my team. So, do you want heads or tails? You want tails, okay? We're gonna go. Tails. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I think that straight up say that he was right.
Wait.
No. So you want to?
Okay, so you want
to defend him. You're gonna defend him.
Okay,
Okay,
you're
so
defending?
we're gonna be the prosecutor. Okay, cool. So
Are they up first? It's easy. Are they up?
okay, they're gonna be up first.
You guys?
But here's the thing: we're gonna give a 2-minute time to
2 minutes just to go.
2 minutes to talk to each other, make a plan, see what you want to do, and who's gonna decide who's gonna do the opening statements. Okay.
All right, and then in this time,
Yep.
Drew's gonna start dancing.
Yeah. So while we wait, let me put a timer. Time clock. I'm gonna do
Are you both going up at the same time?
no. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Okay, so I guess you guys gotta choose who's.
So-
gonna start.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yeah. Hey, so get out of here. Don't help.
Are we gonna be here? Oh yeah, that's true.
We be separate.
Yeah, I want to hear them.
30 minutes.
I didn't start the timer. Let me start the timer. It's 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes.
Oh, what's funny?
To me, 3 minutes.
70 minutes.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. So, what do you want to do? You want to start or you want to do open statements?
I can start.
You want to know?
Okay, I can start.
What do you want to bring up?
You gotta seriously tell me that we all believe this man. We're gonna eat people die.
So, yeah, we're
Okay. Are you guys saying anything that's worth it? Or are you just laughing? What are you?
Wait. Actually, hold on. I have an idea.
Alright, that's what I'm starting. You said you learned that. You can't argue that. You can't really. Oh, it's your fault.
He's a
It's good related.
kill off of flyers.
He did have a pretty sinister ways of going about it too.
And he didn't only kill he would also kill things. Learning kill response.
Because at a certain point, it was more for himself than it was for.
Yeah, so the Bernie killed the really
In what?
because she was about and she was completely she was the prosecutor. She was
He wanted to like cover up his like trend.
She was about to so he wanted to stay.
You just like that. We really like remember all of this.
You.
Do you?
No,
I know.
I'll be saying
Okay.
you.
Sorry, how do you say you know? Okay. I have something. Like. One is he grew out of his he grew into malintent, right? I guess intention.
saying, but like that guy. That I don't know. I don't remember. I remember the also L. You go ahead and say it comes. That's something thing. That's true.
Okay.
Okay, present. Are we good?
Are you guys like ready? Or
You guys ready?
do you want
You
to
guys ready?
finish the time?
Okay.
We've been
You got
ready
it?
this whole time.
No, you
Yeah.
haven't. But you can start now.
Okay. So actually, since we are prosecutors, we have to start.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Here you go, Mister.
All right.
That's. Want to get a shot?
Oh, I'm in the shot.
All right. So team Schmunky. What? Team Schmung first. All right. So my name is Cap. I'm a lawyer from Maryland. And okay. So I'm pretty much against. Yeah. Let me talk. I'm against L killing. And it. Well, they started with an L, right? Light. You know, started with an L. You know what I mean? Shut up. All right. Reason is, yes, he started off killing criminals because he thought it was, justice. But later on, it started to become more for himself, right? He started using it as a defense. And at that point, it was just malice. It was just like malintent. So, yeah, I mean, he killed initially thinking it was justice, but then later on he decided to do it for himself, and he even killed cops who were trying to find him. He even killed L. So, at this point, yeah, it was more for himself, and that's my argument.
Why are you looking at the camera?
I'm looking at myself.
Look at the camera.
I gotta make sure I look good. You know what I mean?
Argument? Then closing statement?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is. All right, who's up next?
Defendants.
First of all, I'd like to start out. Prosecution, clearly a little mixed up. They don't even know who they're prosecuting. L, Light, what's going on there, guys? But don't mean to talk about the competition. You're gonna tell me you seriously believe a guy was writing in a notebook and he just people happen to die? Now it's his fault,
You're supposed to defend like that he did the right thing.
Wait, what are you saying?
bro. He did do the right thing. He was writing down names in a notebook, and, then, and people happen to die.
Hey, listen.
I gotta get myself back together. But I'd just like to say, the prosecution must have, done something. It's just real giggly in here. But anyways, Light didn't do anything wrong. That's.
Okay, all right.
I think that's it. That's all I need to say.
Okay, that's the worst ever. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, I have so much to say for that. I don't think you guys realize.
Okay. Okay. Got the timer? Got the timer?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Is the timer started? Timer started.
Is it? Yeah. No.
Start. Okay, cool. So clearly, my defendant didn't know. The defense didn't know why they're here. They didn't know what's going on. First of all, Light is one man, and he solely would kill people off of bias. And he proclaims to be a god, and he himself determined who lived or died. Like my colleague said before, he killed cops. He killed innocent people so he wouldn't be caught and judged by our rules here Mere mortals. We have flaws here. You can't just kill people if you want to. This is a matter of you use powers, demons, or a notebook. But I want to go back to the biases. One, he is a teenage kid. Yes, he's smart, high IQ, but a teenager should never have the power to kill a man, his own free will. And he did it many times. His kill list, beyond readable. And he killed one of the best detectives in the world simply because he did not want to get caught. And what don't we call that? Murder. And it's premeditated murder too. He planned to kill an innocent man. You can say, yes, he killed robbers. He killed criminals who are already in jail. Criminals who already paid the price and are serving their sentence. So, how can a defense say that he did the right thing when he killed people who are already prosecuted? He killed innocents, and he killed solely who he deemed fit. And I would consider that a serial killer, a maniac, some might say even a demon. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Oh, am I going now?
Oh, inside the ghost.
Oh, what, you want to go again?
You want to go again? You don't want Nick to go again.
Hey, you already had time to play.
All right, no, get out of here. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Defense, you already had time.
All right. Wait, we have to say our names, right?
You don't have to say name.
You said Cat.
Yeah, I
Alright,
introduced myself.
So my name is Mac.
Alright, but
And I'm going to just say that in the beginning, Light did. I think that the kills were fine, and like they were good enough to do because he was killing bad people. The only reason he started killing the good people, quote unquote, was because they essentially were just trying to stop something like this happening. If they just didn't like continue and like try to catch this guy, he would have just continued to kill people who deserved that kind of like punishment. Criminals. He would have stuck to criminals and only criminals, and that would have been it. But the problem was things started heating up because L and everyone started investigating into him, trying to catch him for doing something that is literally impossible. Because let's be honest, he now is a god. He is a god because he has a control of it. He is also a demon because the demon is technically he's doing the demon's work. The demon would have done the same thing, just on his own time. So he just kind of found that and then took it upon himself to do that kind of deed. So yeah, I think Light was what he was doing was it would have been for the better if he just continued doing that and nobody was like pursuing what he was like, just pursuing him to try to catch him. If no one was trying to investigate into his stuff, he would have just stuck to the bad guys. Yeah, he did get a little carried away in terms of saying, oh, he's a god and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, he was still sticking to bad guys until L and the rest of the cops were trying to catch him. So that's my thing. Did think
So we're gonna give the judge a minute of his time to gather his thoughts and for him to decide who is the winner of this case.
Oh, or something. Oh,
I'm just like standing here. Oh, it's yeah, because we had two. It's the openings and then the rebuttals. Well, yeah, I have things to say now, but I can't. Yeah, we don't guarantee. All right, we got to move the next round.
You can't really see it.
What does it say?
But there, we'll just pull it a little farther back. Yeah, there we go. The winner is.
Oh, I thought that said the winner.
Or just put Schmunk. No. Defend them.
Defendant.
Oh, so you guys win.
You guys
win.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you're
What?
you're defending.
You made
You know, I know for a fact that yours
He made sense.
Uh-huh.
made no sense. His argument
You
zero
made
sense.
sense.
It's
What did you even say,
Thank you,
Your Honor?
Thank you.
Oh, don't let him write no more. He was like,
Ooh.
when's he writing? He was like, he just happened to be writing in a notebook. Oh,
wait. So where's the list? Where's the list go?
All right, next. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, hold on.
Skip this.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, just pick one and then.
Okay, so that's 1 for Team Kakashi, 0 for Team Shmung. Okay, so the next one, which is gonna be, so the next one's gonna be, Naruto. Conversation with Denji. Did Naruto actually, determine his own destiny, or was his abilities, his accomplishments actually destined in the future? That already been destined. Let me rephrase that again.
I think
The whole conversation with Neji and Naruto about destiny, where everything is predestined in the whole Naruto universe. Yeah. So
So essentially, Neji being right.
yeah, so Neji being right the whole time.
Yeah.
Where Neji said everything is like controlled by destiny. Everyone's destined by something.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much. Okay.
So
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Right. Do you agree with Neji?
Now you have to do an argument to agree with him, and then another argument to like go against it. Like he was right or he was wrong. So since you guys won, heads or tails? Heads, okay. Heads. So you said heads.
It doesn't matter. You guys pick. So it doesn't matter.
All right,
So
all right,
we pick-
we're picking.
We're
defending.
we're defending Neji's. Yeah, we're defending he's right. So you're prosecuting why he's wrong.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Yeah. So 3 minutes. Put it.
Okay. You know whatever. I'm not gonna say anything. You got it. You do what you gotta do. Easy. Because Neji knows the rotation.
So put a timer for 3 minutes, real quick. Set timers for 3 minutes.
Figure it out.
3-minute timer. 3-minute timer.
You're relevant. Didn't even know it's bad. I'll keep in mind that I can do it. And no price. Not used to it. Actually, bring up like really major points that you can deal with them in a second or that he's right. All of them again. It's not from the pain.
So we're ready. We're done.
Yeah. There you go. Y'all
You ready? You ready? Hey, go home.
Really come up with something this time.
I can't. So,
You know what?
So since you're the prosecutor,
you wanna go? I wanna go.
opening statements. Opening
You?
statements.
You? I'll go. Prosecutor Sean Mendes here. Just wanted to say, as my opening statement, I want to say, Neji can say a lot of things, destiny this, destiny that, but just like in the show, he's going to get proved wrong again because, yeah, Naruto is the fourth Hokage's son. Yeah, Naruto is Shinchuriki, nine-tailed fox. Naruto is this, he was that, he was all those things, right? But he very well had the option to just be a bad guy. The village hated him. Sakura beat him up every day. kiss Sasuke, all all that stuff, you know. But at the end of the day, he chose to be a good guy. He could have ended up like Menma. We saw that movie, you know, or that episode where he was a bad guy, but he chose to be the the Hokage, you know. But anyways, spoilers for anybody that watched it. I'm done.
Judge, reset the time. Respect the judge.
All right, Cap. Oh yeah, yeah, both ways. Ashura. You remember that guy from history, from Naruto history? Naruto was a reincarnate of Ashura, and not only that, yes, he was the fourth Hokage's son, and all these things that happened to him. Yes, he could have turned bad. He could have done this, but he literally didn't. Like, Obito could have literally brought him against everyone in the war, and he still decided to keep going. I think all of these little actions that happened, all these little triggers that happened in Naruto's life were part of his destiny, and we can't ignore that. Also, he's literally the reincarnate of Ashura, so I don't know how much, like, that. I'm pretty sure that says a lot about what his destiny actually is, because not only did Naruto, flow with that same destiny, but even Sasuke did the same thing that Indra did. Naruto wasn't the only one bound by his destiny. Pretty much everyone else around him. So that's my opening. Neji's right.
So, prosecutor?
It's your turn, bro. Just bring out this guy.
Neji Hyuga
Can the defense, can the prosecutor?
is right.
Give me this right now, okay? Neji was wrong. Destiny is just a concept, okay? Destiny, you could. What I'm saying right now could have just been destiny, or it could have just been something that I just decided. I could have decided to stay home and sleep. I just decided to come here. All of these things aren't. I don't think they. What Neji was saying was just nice, heartful, great stuff. But in reality, I think Naruto just was determined enough to be what he became. And
Or TikTok. See how TikTok.
hi TikTok. Yeah, Neji's a piece of shit. Like I love that guy. But yeah, no, for Destiny, it's definitely something that a lot of people say that is a thing in their life, which you can say it's a little hopeful stuff, but a lot of things bad has happened to a lot of people, and like, for example, the village hidden in the leaves being destroyed by Pain. A lot of those people probably believed in destiny until the entire village got destroyed. And all of that can play into that, where it's fake, like, destiny sort of thing, or it just happens. Things happen, and then that's how it is. Naruto worked hard for what he got. Sasuke also worked hard for what he got, and Neji died. I don't think that was it. I don't think he had that planned for his destiny. Amen.
Amen. All right.
Time run. Going. Okay, cool. So I just want to bring up a few things. How I want to bring out Neji's death. He said, Neji didn't plan dying. But we do forget that Neji is part of the second part of the Hyuga clan, the inferior version. The whole duty is to protect the main clan. And who married into the main clan? Naruto. So that's destined from the Hyuga himself. The cousins, the inferior clan must protect the main family. And he did. And he died for it. And he knew that was going to happen. Now let me go back to Naruto. Naruto didn't really work for anything. And this is what I mean. Yes, he trained taijutsu, ninjutsu, not genjutsu, but he did his thing. But when he was born, he had the strongest tailed beast, the 9-tailed fox, the strongest of all the tailed beasts. Right when he was born, right? 2, Uzumaki, the clan with the biggest chakra reserves and life force ever recorded in Naruto history. 3. His father was the 4th Hokage. Just from that, come on. His sensei, Kakashi, a Jonin level, a legendary Jonin. And like my colleague said, he's the reincarnation of Ashura. The son of the Sage of Six Paths. And literally, in this story, he was loved by everyone. Same exact story as Naruto. He's not even Naruto. His name should be Ashura. Everything was destined from the beginning. It's very hard to argue that it wasn't destined for him. He was, since birth, to be a winner. Closing statements.
So that was.
Dude. Let Drew.
Keep that up. Keep it up. All right, Drew's gonna.
The judge is thinking. He's gathering his thoughts.
Dude, all kinds of gathering.
Like, but Judge, next time you can just put who won.
That noise. Okay, good. That's what you needed the whole time. That's what it was.
Need some chocolate?
No, you just did.
For me? Yeah. Yeah, actually, let me take the one from the top. You got the
Why? That makes sense, actually. All right. Meanwhile, never mind.
Oh. Do you not know which order you wrote it in?
Oh my god, cool.
We win, yeah, we win.
Wait, hold on, wait. No,
we're the
wait.
prosecution.
Oh, you're the prosecution. Damn.
Yeah, because they defended. No,
No,
we
we
defended.
defended. Yeah.
And they, yeah.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, okay. Dang. All right, man. I really thought we had it.
I think that the judge was Bob.
Thank you, Your Honor. Why are you looking at me like that?
Never mind. Damn. We were so bad. We were different way.
What paper?
You know, like,
We had a paper?
yeah, he like wrote it down.
Oh.
He threw that in the shred.
No.
We suck at that.
Where's your phone? Where was the list again?
Can't accept this.
It's okay. Sometimes you buy the judge, you know.
Oh, did they? You brought?
They bought the judge. They bought the
Okay.
judge, you know.
All right, what do we got next?
So round 3. So was it 2-0? Team Kashi. 2 for Team Kashi. 0 for Team Shmung.
Drew, you can't
I think sometimes the judge is a little confused. I don't know who he's picking.
You can't accept money from them, Drew.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna trust the bar, the enemy bar, for choosing for integrity, and they will choose the right judge.
Yeah,
I know we will win at least one.
at least.
So round 3. Somebody just sailing. So round 3. Ugh. I hate this one actually.
Oh no, we're getting into it. Huh?
We're getting into it. As it gets more intense, the controversy starts getting a little bit bigger. This is a big one. Megusho, how do I say it again? Megusho Tensei, a 30-year-old child, reborn into human, having relations with children. I'm seeing ways where I don't get demonetized. You know what I'm saying? Don't get
that's
striked.
true.
I think so. Megusho Tensei, the 30-year-old reincarnated as a child in a different world, having intimate relationships with
With people his age.
his age in the new world, but he's still mentally 30 years old. So heads or tails. So you guys won again, so you can choose heads or tails. Heads. So it's tails.
Okay.
We're
choosing, right?
we're
You-
prosecuting. We're not defending that.
All
We're,
right,
we're,
bet.
we're prosecuting
Yes.
that. We're prosecuting that.
Yes.
We're not defending
You
that.
guys.
You can defend that.
You're defending that idea.
You defend.
Nick is so into it. He's so like, oh my god. Shawn Mendes, man.
Is it time run?
Oh, Diamond. Okay. All right. So, are we going first?
Yeah, we're on first. Because the prosecutor always has to.
All right. You want?
Oh, this one. I think it's very easy. You guys are ready?
You guys are ready?
Because we're just
Wait. Let's point this chalice.
And try to point it. It never works out properly.
Here, like this, right?
Yeah.
Are you relaxing? Yo, Nick, I don't like how you say so ready for this.
Hold on. Like, I think
It's very simple. There's really nothing.
Check case.
You have to hate it. You like literally have to hate it. Okay.
Where isn't there? Green.
Is that timer ever gonna go? Or like?
No. Jude has his phone.
Okay.
You go. So you second one. Because we're ready. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, we're on.
You sure? You don't. You did not.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's calm. He's calm as a cucumber. Okay. So we'll just start then. Oh. This. Is the timer starting? Okay. Timer on. So one. Make sure 10 say. It's on the line of CP. It is. We all know what it is. The author, clearly his intentions is to live a fantasy of being a kid again, right? So you made the main character, who's 30 years old, addicted to corn. You know, the first scene you see him is in his room doing indecent acts on a computer screen, right? Reincarnated as somehow out of nowhere, reincarnated, right? As a little kid. First thing, he realizes he's a kid, but he still has the mind of a 30-year-old. A perverted 30-year-old. Remember that. A perverted 30-year-old. And as he grows up, he still thinks of himself as an adult. And when he, talks to children, technically his age, right? Because he was, 4 or 5, right? He does indecent acts. Usually when you're a kid, you don't know what you're doing. He knew what he was doing since the beginning. He would collect underwear. He would sometimes make inappropriate jokes or gestures to the protected that needs to be protected, So I don't know how that is not deplorable, how is not something evil that should not be allowed. And that's where I'm going to end. I think that's all I need to say. It is wrong. It's every society agrees that that is not okay. I'm done.
Defendant Shawn Mendes here. Just want to start out by saying my defendant is a kid. Born again. Because we're not going to act like he didn't just spawn in the body of a child. No, he spawned in from the womb out, He was a baby and grew up as a kid. Yes, the mental mind of a 30-year-old. But who's to judge that? You know what I mean? Is he really 30 in his head? You know what I mean? Sorry, they're talking. They're chattering. It's getting in my head. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? That's a kid doing kid things, normal kid stuff. What's he supposed to do? He's in an isekai where elves are literally like 300 years old and they're still kids, but you're gonna get mad at him because he's a kid? That's crazy. Isn't the girl in question an elf or something like that? He's a kid. Multiple girls. He's a kid. Elf kids are 300 years. At the end of this, he's a kid.
Okay.
Apparently he's a kid, if you guys didn't know. Alright, time sharp?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask the jury this. Think to yourselves. Okay? In your head, you know you are 30 years old. You know you came from another world. You have the exact same conscience as your 30-year-old self in this child's body. Could you really look at a, what's the word you use? Protected?
Yeah.
Could you really look at a protected and tell yourself that that is okay? You know, that is in, you know, the guide, that is in the boundaries of what you're allowed to do. Legally, I guess in that world, he could do it, but morally, you know, could you really do that morally? He was a 30-year-old. He had the knowledge of a 30-year-old. I'm asking, could you actually do that yourself? You can defend the kid. You can defend anyone else doing it, but could you do it yourself? That's my argument.
Defense.
You wrote something down?
Yeah, you wrote that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Whether it's a question if it's morally correct or legally correct, we all know the answer to this. As my colleague said, he was born as a child with the brain of a 30-year-old. But the only thing that is morally wrong about this is the author who wrote this manga and anime. Otherwise, in reality, if you were really born as a baby and you just unluckily still have your 30-year-old mind, there's really nothing you can do about it except live your life as the child that you are and grow up as the child that you are going to grow up as. Unfortunately, he isn't 30. In the mind, he may be. He remembers his past life as a 30-year-old, but what is to come is what he is going to be as a 10-year-old, as a 12-year-old, and so on and so forth. So, as he's living his life as a new reincarnation of a baby and growing up to learn all these new things, he's going to eventually have to deal with situations where he's going to deal with younger protecteds of his same age legally. So, is he correct for doing what he's doing? Yes, because he is within the rights. He is within the age limits, and there is really nothing you can do against that. No one can say anything to you, and that is just what it is. He is still a 12-year-old, and that's the end of it. He's still a 12-year-old. He can still do things with 12-year-olds. He can still develop feelings for 12-year-olds, and that is still within his every right as a new reincarnation. The end.
Let's give the judge some time.
He's good.
Let him develop some thoughts.
If he was an elf, bro. If he was an elf, he'd still be a king. But what are you talking about?
Where's the Indians with the elf? Covers all that.
Elf and like elf years?
We don't have like real stuff.
Isn't that muscly girl?
All right, the judge made his decision.
The judge, Dave.
Team Schmung.
You're fired.
He's just a kid.
He's just a kid. Worst part, he's not just a kid. He's a man.
He's
a man.
He's the man in the kid's body.
So we finally won one. Team Smung won. Kakashi 2. We have 2 more rounds. We have to come back. It's gonna happen.
Okay. I'm gonna save that one.
That one's gonna be the last one.
Yeah.
But I really don't want it. So yeah, go to battle. Go to battle. Actually, you know what? Since you have to, everyone's go to battle, let's do a quick intermission. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, ain't no way.
Okay, Trey, I got this.
And we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Little debates here. Little fun. Little schmung, you know. Little schmung. Okay. So we're gonna continue where we left off. Where's the list again? I think I actually remember. So there's two.
Go to your side.
Yeah, there's yeah.
Okay, look.
I remember. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be the finale. That's the finale. That one. That's the finale.
Which one are you doing now?
That one.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So this is round 4.
Yeah.
Round 4. Is this round 4? Round 4. Okay. Okay. The case is Promise Neverland, or it depends what you want. The ants from Hunter x Hunter, the Chimera arc. Is it morally for a higher echelon of species to farm humans like cattle? Let me repeat that. Is it okay for a higher being of species to treat humans as cattle? Okay. Yeah.
You guys,
Put it- we
you
can
guys
put it-
want to.
No, like we may, like do I have to rephrase it to make?
Is it okay for a species than human to use human as cattle?
Yeah. Should we accept that?
Like yeah, should we accept that? Yeah.
Should we accept that?
Like, let's see, should we accept it? Okay, so we won. Cap can decide. Cap get in frame.
My name is.
Cap. My name's Cap. Yeah. So what do you? So heads or tails?
No.
Heads or wait, heads or tails?
Heads.
So
Just cat.
okay, heads. Somebody decide. What do you want?
I want to defend it like it's good.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's your teammate. I back
You
you.
know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like it's. Well, we're defending it, saying it's.
We're defending
it's okay.
the demons
We
from
should.
like we're defending demons from Promised Neverland and like the ants from the Chimera arc.
It's okay.
You had something for the other side, didn't you?
I have way more for the other side. So it's okay. That's part of the game. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Chris, we should have talked about this.
You're the one deciding.
I support you. You got him. Dang it. All right. Wait, you're talking with it. Dang it. Where did you at? All right. Thank you. Send it to your dog. Okay. Fine. Shit. You know what I mean, right? Like, you know what side we're taking.
Yeah, we're doing like things you know.
You don't want that one.
No, but like I can think of things, but
Then I'll go for
you go first. Where do you define what that's one thing
I'm gonna use that same thing too. I'm gonna use it first.
Start that off.
What's on the floor?
What?
What's that thing? Is that I'm not gonna remember that. Is there a remote though?
On the floor?
What's that white thing?
Oh yes, it is. Okay, it's that thing that.
Okay, so I got I have. Okay. Okay. So we pick. So do we go first or
No. The prosecutors, you guys are.
Oh, prosecutors.
Yeah,
Okay,
prosecutors
so
are
first.
the
Okay,
first.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, time to do your opening statements.
All right, Nick.
And Nick, gotta do your opening statements.
All right, Nick.
Respect the court. Respect the judge's time.
All right, Nick.
Respect the court.
All right,
Respect.
silence.
He You didn't say that. So who is that guy? Who's that guy? Timer go.
Shawn Mendes here again. Hey, Pokemon. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Is it right for a higher species to farm a lower species like cattle? No, it's not right. Huh?
That's not it.
Wait, is that not the argument?
Okay.
Your argument.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Humans specifically. Like I was saying, like I was saying, it's not right. The reason being, it's not right to farm other intelligent life, because who's to say that that life isn't worth living? That's all I got.
Give it Oh, let's give a hand to Shawn Mendes. Yeah. All right. So, is it my time to start? Okay. So here's the thing. As Meruem from Hunter x Hunter said, do you think about a cow's life when it's begging for mercy before you kill it? Why should I think for your life? Meruem from the ants and the demons from Promise Neverland were a higher species. And the argument, Nick's biggest argument here is that intelligent life shouldn't be hunted, farmed, or eaten the same way we do to cattle. But where do we define the line of intelligence? Is it the conscience that you're actually going to die? Because there's also scientific evidence that even grass knows it's going to die. The idea that when you mow grass, it emits a scent. Even onions, for example, that's actually a defense mechanism. It's a chemical that comes out of an onion and makes you cry. Like these, you wouldn't consider an onion or grass intelligent life, but they know they're gonna die. So is it them knowing they're gonna die that makes it morally wrong to kill them? I think no matter how intelligent you are, this is the cycle of life, right? A lion will kill a deer, and so forth. They feel pain. They know they're dying. You could call that morally wrong, or you don't need to. But if a higher species, someone who's higher on the food chain, decides to kill their prey, I think that's completely justified. In the same way nature works. So that's my argument.
Mac here. Beautifully said. Cap. The debate is about whether humans should accept higher intelligence to use them as cattle, just as we use cattle for our cattle. The argument against that is I do not think that humans should just plainly accept them being used as cattle, because we are of also a high intelligence species. Just because something is of a higher intelligence does not mean that we cannot adapt and become of even higher intelligence. In the ant arc, at the end of the day, humans won. Just because the ants were of a higher species, it did not mean that the humans did not adapt, just as I said, to win. And because of that, the reason why humans exist today in this day and age, and the reason why we can do what we can do, is because of adaptation. That is humans' strongest power. Back in the day, in the very beginning, from when humans existed, we were not the strongest creatures. There were dinosaurs, there were large sea creatures that could devour us in an instant. But yet, we, as humans, figured out ways to survive these conditions and these terrifying creatures, and created fire. And we then adapted and created structures such as walls and forts and things like that. And even now we use airplanes and bombers and nukes. Just because we don't have a higher intelligence coming at us right now, we should simply not be able to just, oh yeah, they're of a higher intelligence, they can use us. I think that we should be able to fight with our every being to become of even higher intelligence to defeat them and move on in the universal food chain as humans. Because again, humans' greatest power is adaptation.
Yeah, time to go. So, I think maybe some people don't understand. No animal ever just accepts dying. The deer runs away from the lion. The ant runs away from the anteater. It's just life. And isn't this, like I said, the whole argument is just a natural occurring, natural life. Very natural. Double end. Natural. So, humans, we, in these series, Hunter x Hunter, Promised Neverland, the whole thought and the whole concept, both of those things, that humans were the pinnacle of the food chain. But that is not true in those series. Maybe not true in life itself. It's some call it arrogance. The ant thinks it's the best. The deer thinks it's too fast, right? But life sucks sometimes, you know. I'm not saying don't fight against life. I'm not saying don't fight against the predators. What I'm saying is the law of the nature, the law of the land is absolute. You can fight it, but it's gonna get you. So when humans try to fight deeply against the ants, the demons, it's okay. Fight. But you also have to accept the reality that they are a higher species. They will come get you at one point. You can run, you can hide. But nature, God himself decided that these people are above us. I don't know what I'm going to say. He's above us. And we are the prey, and nourish these things. Nourish these apex predators. I think I'm good. I'm good. Let's give the judge some time to think.
Sorry, I didn't know the girls. Yeah, you said you had it. Looking for a spot on the gosh, I think we got an opening, so we just need to. Oh no, that was a good one. Should have told us that. True. Judge. Hey, let's go. Okay. Dude, dude, your argument was great. I was like,
That was sweaty. So
I really
now
was leaning on Chris's argument for that. I was like, please, bro.
that was hard. You know, the judicial system's just, you know, what can I say about that? You know,
It's not biased.
not biased, blind to everything. When we like that, we accept that. No, I know. So this is the final. This is 2-2. Team Schmunk 2, Team Kakashi 2. This is gonna be a very deep topic, so I want everyone please to keep this in a level head. This is a very serious topic. I think this is a conversation that needs to be, you know, conversated. So this is a topic that I discussed with a few friends, and that is hentai CPU. Is hentai CPU. That is the argument, and I think it's a discussion that needs to be talked about for from both sides. You know, people who are against it, people who are, you know, defend it. You know, Yeah, I'm not gonna defend it, but it's a flippable coin. I don't want to defend that. I'll say that I don't want to defend that. I'll tell you that. Yeah, we had to choose heads or tails. So we won this one. We're no heads or tails. So what do you want? What do you want?
What do I want? I want heads. I want heads.
You want heads? Heads, right? We pick heads.
Please, Lord, please, heaven.
Yeah.
Yes, you know what I'm gonna pick.
You better start with the argument.
You know I'm gonna.
So we pick. We're prosecuting. We're going against.
Pick.
Wait.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're against it.
Yeah, we're like it is. We do think it is CP, and you're defending how it's.
no. What's the question?
Is hentai. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Apparently,
CP. Just say CP.
wait, is it protected? So
Protect it.
we're defending it.
No, we're against
No,
it.
you're against it.
We're picking.
You're saying yes.
We're condemning it. It is.
We're condemning.
Yes, it's CP. That's our.
Yeah, well, we're condemning it. So
So and they
no, I'm just saying like because, whatever.
pretty much they have to defend hentai. We're going against hentai.
I think it's better. It's like hentai is blah blah, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
The confusion. It's a question. It's not a statement. So what are we defending?
We're condemning.
We are condemning. That's what it is.
So we want closing it.
Oh, we got the easy stuff.
But let's say who's opening first.
It's too simple for me. I don't have. So you open it because I need some building blocks. This is so simple. Okay, whatever. Opening.
Wait, how much time left? Oh, you guys ready? I think we're ready.
Yeah, so we go first because the first. All right, we're ready.
All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. So opening statements starting now. So there's the final round. There's all the tabletops on the top. I don't know what that means. For all the marbles on the top. So, is hentai CPU? That's a very deep question because it is. Simple. Example. There's many hentais out there where a teacher or an adult has relations with a protected. That's that's not okay. There's also something I think we all know very well. There's lollies in hentai. And we all know what lolly represents, what it's supposed to be. There could be excuses that, oh, it's 300 years old, but it acts like a kid. It looks like a kid. It's a protected. And there's many cases, if you look up in the news, many hentai authors, mangas go to jail for CP. And those people went to jail for making content like that. Not necessarily, they didn't go to jail for making content like that, but they participated in acts against protecteds, indecent acts. Also, remember, there's also a bunch of other categories of non-consensual relations. There's also gray zones, even more, in hentai when it comes to manga. It is, in my opinion, society's opinion, this is never tolerated. Should not be tolerated in any form, real life, cartoon, or drawn. And all I have to say is, come on, guys, don't defend this. Done.
Back at it again. It's your boy Sean Mendez. Very serious topic. First of all, CP is gross. That's disgusting. Get that out of here. Second thing, is hentai CP? That's the real question here. Is the real question, are they trying to tell us that it's CP? What do I mean by that? Let's look at characters. I'm going to bring to the stand Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. This guy right here, Your Honor. Meliodas. How old does Meliodas look to you?
Can't ask me questions.
Not, but I can bring witnesses to the stand, correct?
You can't bring the judge.
Okay. How old does Meliodas look to you? Solid 15. Now, quick Google search. How old is Meliodas? 3,000 years old. Right? So, they drew someone that looks 15 by interpretation. But at the end of the day, it's a drawing. End of the day, they decide the ages. The people that create the hentai. So do I think the drawing itself in the hentai is CP? No. But is it the creators that want to call it CP? Yes. No. Yes and no. I don't want to hand over anything because I'm getting to my next point. We shouldn't be looking at the art itself. We should be looking at the creators, what's going on with them. Because at the end of the day, a drawing is just a drawing until you put something onto it and say it's that. You can watch a dub of an anime and they say, oh, this is a college. You can watch the sub of anime, they tell you this is a high school. So really, it's up to viewer interpretation and the person watching it. End of the day, cartoon's a cartoon, anime's anime, hentai's hentai.
Thank you, Nick, for literally proving.
Sean
Sean Mendes. Thank you for literally proving our point. You guys heard it. He admitted it. Here's the thing. Regardless of what the information is telling you about their age or whatever the author wants to tell you about anything, whatever he shows you, hentai has successfully pushed this idea multiple times of it actually being CP, right? There's plenty of hentai out there, like a bountiful hentai out there that's actually this. Some, yes, don't really, the information doesn't say it, but it really depends on what you're looking at, right? As Nick said, it's up to the viewer. What the hell are you watching? What are you watching? Watching some of these 40-year-olds in anime look like teens. Okay? If you are looking at it and getting excited about it, these are young-looking people. What would you call that? Like, if you were to look at that in real life, what would you be calling that? It would be CP. Because, as Sean Mendes said, it is up to the viewer. And the viewer wants to see young-looking people on the screen doing things. So, yes, it is something that is pushed in the industry. But, I mean, there's not much to say. He proved it. He proved our point. So, yes, it is CP.
Just some time to think about.
Wait,
Oh yeah, never mind.
This is Mac.
Mac.
Back at it again. The question is hentai CP? It is not. Is hentai morally correct to watch? there have been studies, there have been situations where there have been people in real life who look young. Young. And sometimes it is just the appearance, and sometimes it is a defect with humans. And unfortunately, those people are of age, 21 and above, and these types of people have been proven to find dating and having relationships hard, but that does not mean that they cannot find relationships with people of age or older. For example, let's say a rich billionaire, man or woman, who is in their 40s or 50s is dating somebody that is 20. Is that considered something illegal? No, because that 20-something-year-old is of age and they can decide whether to date somebody or have relations with somebody that is of older age by 30, 40 years old. Hentai is practically the same thing in terms of the looks of the person may look underage or young, but they still portray them to be of age to have relations with said other person. Does it look moralistically correct? I'm not going to say it does. I'm not going to say it doesn't. But that is also up to the person who is viewing it. That's also up to the person in real life who is dating somebody who looks young. It isn't fair to judge somebody just because they find somebody younger looking attractive. But it is also not illegal to do something like that. It isn't CP because it is still out there. It is still legally being produced because the authors have written it so as these are of age people, and that's it. It's if it was CP, then at the end of the day they would get arrested for it, and then boom, it would get canceled because it's literally that. But if it's out there, if it's legalized for people to watch, regardless of moralistic views, it is not considered CP because the authors have written it so, and it's not and they say it's not CP. Just like how real life happens, there are people who look young and there are people who have relations with these people who look young, but if they are of age, it is legal to do so, and watching hentai is not considered CP because, well, authors have written it that way. That's my ending statement.
It's only 2 rounds. It's 2 rounds. It's only 2 rounds.
This is what makes it good. Oh, I didn't watch that.
Playing teenagers.
Let's wait. Because we can't sway Drew anymore right now. We have to put the dots. The cast did decide. Yeah, this was the final. This was the finale. So just pull up a dance. Oh, never mind. Yeah, pull up for TikTok right there.
Yeah, do TikTok again.
Do a TikTok dance. Here, do another TikTok. This is like your.
That one,
You know.
That's what we could do.
Oh, dang. Well, you did it.
Who does you got?
Yeah, I didn't know how to do that one. Yeah. We do a little Kai thing.
Huh?
I want to do it.
I don't know. Why do you need me?
I choose to do it.
Why do you need me?
Because he usually shows somebody. That's what is going on here.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see.
Hey.
We got it.
Hey.
Yes.
You're fine.
Nick loses again.
Oh man. Dude, that hits saved us.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that coin saved us.
First
I was
thing,
about to
you guys did not even do my. No one even touched my argument.
What?
There's enemies where the teacher has a relationship with the student.
No, I did where I said
So I think
if they were written
Okay,
and they were
are we gonna-
then it is
Actual
that
P
is
that
considered
does that
thing?
too.
What?
There's actual P that has that as well. Is that deep?
Yeah, actually, the judge decided to.
See, I wish I had a better argument.
So this is what we do. So I'm about to announce the.
Because I had time to think.
Oh, I don't even have the mic. So give me TikTok and live stream. Give me like a few minutes. I'm about to announce the winner of the giveaway. We actually have a finalist of 3, and we're actually gonna do a game of marbles on Steam. I'll get the phone so everyone can see, and whoever wins the marbles race is the winner. Also, the top 3 were actually picked randomly, random generated. So I actually just want to make it more entertaining before I say, oh, this person is the winner. So the top 3 will be revealed soon. I might even frame. The top 3 are going to be revealed soon, and the race will begin in like a few minutes. Just give me a second. Okay, man. Yeah, these are the three finalists. So if this makes sense. So these threes. Yeah, hey man, that's part of the stream. It was too late, and I didn't have time to actually focus on it. So like, this what we're doing? So yeah. So these were the top three. These three were randomly picked by multiple people and crunching the numbers. And these are the three names that popped up the most. And that is, it's kind of weird to see. Let me turn this down. But El Peter, Mar, and H Deviant. So these three are in the racing to win. So the camera see some AirPods. They can win some AirPods. So these three are about to win an AirPods. One of them, what? Whoever wins right now, yeah. Yep. So who's gonna win the AirPods? That is the question right now. Actually, yeah. Get some lighting. Yep. There we go.
All right.
So Mar is the official winner of the giveaway. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually DM you. Just give me your shipping address, and we'll go from there. Okay? Not home address, just shipping address. Shipping. Guys.